This is me, Tammy Rae, and this is how I want to tell this story in this way. I got 3 pictures I want to share, and what a way to do it against the potato right here. See, this is a picture of my grandmother's top of her dresser. No one really knew what was on top of there. You just knew there was a Kleenex cover of a little girl, which I'm honored to own and have, and I stare at it every night when I close my eyes and say my prayers. Well, before I go ahead and tear on up, let me tell you about this TV right here. I do believe Lawrence Welk was the only thing that came on. Never really seen it going, but who knows, and everyone knew never touch anything on top of there. And if you're family, you're giggling right now because you know she had eyes all over there. There was a little window in that room, and that's where she sat as she was on the front porch, and she could hear every move. Trust me, I know. But there was another thing that I loved about her, and this is another thing that I want to share. Sometimes in life we can get in places where you got to make your happy place right where you are. For me, I understand about that camper sitting there in the backyard. Boy, I had so many moments. Lord, I sure did. I sat back there many moons with my grandma talking about old times and all the friends. I sat there one time at the table, you see, because we got done picking everything in the garden, came back and made a salad just for her and me. We sat there and the phone gave a ring and she answered it, and one of her friends had passed away. I seen her kind of choke up, and never did she share, but she said, "Nah, I'm not going over there." I said, "Grandma, you sure of that?" She said, "Why would I want to remember her like that?" So I remember the way that I seen her last. We were drinking a beer and we sure had a hell of a blast. So I smiled and I grinned, and I knew right then and there that was a seed that I was going to plant in my garden someday, somewhere. So Grandma, here's to you with the camper in the backyard. I know sometimes it was hard. But I know you love us, and I know you cared, and, ooh, Lord, don't choke up now. Don't want to go there. But Grandma and Pap up there at Niagara Falls, all of us would go, Lord, every year it never failed. My most joyful memories are sitting right up there. Watching them falls fall and hearing the water and all those wax museums. Good Lord, maybe that's why I like making candles. Who knows? But I love you, Grandma and Grandpa. And I tell your stories to the wind. Peace out on the farm, and I'll talk to y'all once again.